Hello again. This special message is for a lot of women who are going through a lot of phases. And specifically in my own experience with my seekers, and in your language, seekers meaning clients, women are not aware that their menstrual cycle and the days before it creates a lot of ups and downs of emotions, which can trigger a lot of events, unpleasant events, and which can even change the way they perceive those very events and the people in it. I'm amazed that not too many medical doctors, gynecologists, and other healthcare professionals, even the mental healthcare professionals, are talking about it. The ovulation days and the days before a menstrual cycle starts. So I'm talking about the days like the day 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and the days before your menstrual cycle like 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 for some. So there are at least 10 to 12 days in a woman's life every month, 10 to 12 days, where the hormones impact the way a woman feels, the way they think, and the way they perceive any kind of incidences around them. There are heightened emotions like irrational frustrations, irrational thoughts. It's like if this incident would have happened few days earlier, they would have handled it very differently and smoothly without reacting to it. But especially during the ovulation days and before the menstrual cycle, they might find it extremely depressing, frustrating. They might be aggressive about it. And anxiety is also a symptom which often comes before our menstrual cycle hits. Many of us also lose our sleep around this time. And I'm not saying that all these shifts and changes, which is connected to a menstrual cycle, is specific to a certain aged woman. I'm not talking about menopause. Menopause in itself has a lot of symptoms, like hot flushes, etc., etc. Nowadays, what I have been observing is even women, or rather females of ages 20 and above, and sometimes even below, but for sure above 20, goes through these drastic mood swings. And oftentimes, they are somewhere diagnosed as having personality disorders like borderline personality disorder, because a lot of symptoms are similar to that. So that is why the reason why I'm coming out today and speaking about this is I want that all you females need to start marking the days in a Google Calendar or any calendar you use when you have your periods and for how many days. You can also go ahead and mark how was the flow on day 1, 2, 3, and for some it's up to day 5. Because all these things are important indicators to note if your hormones are balanced or not. You need not always have a hormone test to understand whether your hormones are normal or not. Because many times what happens is your hormone shifts and changes as per your nearing menses and your ovulation days. So even if you have a normal hormonal test, it doesn't mean that it's all normal. Then there is also a craving for sweets or for oily stuff, for fried stuff before the menstrual cycle. So what I'm trying to say over here right now is try to understand your body, its cravings. Try to understand through your body how it's impacting you as a person, how it's creating certain emotions in you. Because I have seen couples fighting and arguing more around these times. And so the advice for those couples are, when you know that you are behaving erratic, unnecessarily being moody, and feeling agitated, go to that calendar and see when is your next menstrual cycle. Find out whether you are in that ovulation days, because even ovulation days comes with mood swings. So when you are aware of those days, try informing your partner, I'm being erratic, I'm sorry. I'm being irrational, I'm sorry. But it's just that I'm about to hit my menstrual cycle, or these are my ovulation days. So sorry, and I apologize for my exaggerated emotions. Take ownership of how you feel, how you behave with yourself and others by noting down the moon cycles. Take care and lots of blessings and love to you all.